Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have done with the modeling of this particular coffee stall. So we'll be starting up with the texturing part over here. So let's get started. So what I'll be doing over here is let's go into rendering. Let's go into the render setup and I'll just activate the Vray over here. So I'll go into this and I'll just activate this Vray. And now let's start with the wooden part. So first I'll select this. Let's go into this. So select this polygons over here. So let's select this polygons. Let's go into the material editor. So definitely I'll be coming up with Corona render tutorials also. So I'll take a Vray material over here. So let's take a Vray material. I'll go into the diffuse. Let's go into the bitmap and let's take a texture for the wood over here. So I've taken a wooden texture. Let's just assign the texture over here. I'll go into this and let's give a UVW map. So let's assign a UVW map over here. And select a gizmo and I'll rotate this and let's say fit onto it. So convert to editable poly. So after you assign this over here, I'll again select this. I'll again go into the material and I can slightly give a bit of reflection. Let's name it as wood over here. Control I, I'll go into the inverse selection. Let's again go into this. Let's take a Vray material. I'll go into the bitmap over here and I'll take a marble texture. So you can just go into this and slight give reflections to the marble over here. So we'll be assigning a marble texture. So let's give a UVW map. Set it accordingly, and if you need you can slightly work with this. You can slightly increase this if required and convert to editable poly. So I have assigned this over here in this way. That's totally okay. So let's again go over here. Let's select this polygons over here. So I'll select this polygons. Go into the material editor. Let's take a Vray material. Let's go into the bitmap and I have downloaded another texture for this. I can just take any of the texture over here. I'll just assign it and let's go into this and let's give a UVW map for the wood. So if you want to adjust this texture if required. You can easily manage or you can easily just adjust the texture accordingly. Now convert to editable poly. Select the polygons. I'll just inverse this and the same way I'll again go into this and I'll again give a marble texture to it. So let's just assign a marble texture and UVW map, convert to editable poly. Select this polygons, go into the material, Vray material, slightly give a bit of a black color, assign it. You can slightly give reflection if required, or that's totally okay, and isolate this. So this way we can just keep on creating this. Now let's again, I'll just save the file once. Again I'll go over here, select the polygons over here. Let's select this. Go into the material editor. Let's take a Vray material. Go into the bitmap. Already have a wood texture. I can just assign that. Slight reflections if required. Okay. I think this looks much better compared to this. So if you want, you can assign the same texture over here also. So let's go over here, select this, press Ctrl I, inverse, and the same way we are going to assign this marble texture. Let's give a UVW map, set it as a box, Ctrl I, so inverse this, go into the material and let's give a UVW map, and we can just set this and isolate this. So this looks much better. Alright, so just save the file. Oops, we have assigned a different texture accidentally. So select this, inverse it, and let's assign this marble texture, UVW map, set it correctly in this way. So convert to editable poly. Now select this part, convert to editable poly, select this whole polygons, or we can just select the whole object, go into the material. Let's take a Vray material and I'll just give it a bit of a glass. So I'll give slight reflections and I give a bit more of refractions over here, and let's assign a glass material over here for the Vray part. So in the Vray we have assigned a glass material for this particular element. So let's again go over here for the side elements. Let's ungroup it, select this, and for this also we'll be just assigning a wooden texture. Yeah, looks much better now. If you want, you can go into this and assign a box, and you can slightly stretch it, not much, and convert to editable poly. So I'm assigning a wooden texture for this. Again, assign the same for it, and let's give a bit of UVW map, set it as a box, and slightly, don't stretch much, we can slightly stretch it. Yeah, looks much better now. I'll just save the file. So now, this is going to be same for this over here. Select this part, select the top elements. Let's again go into the material and let's assign this, and let's give a UVW map. So we need to assign a UVW map to fit it correctly, because as you can see the texture is not correctly set over here. So we need to set it accordingly, or else what I can do is like I can just delete this. Let's give a UVW map, and you can just fit this as required. Convert to editable poly, press shift and copy this. So how many copies you need, you can just put that many copies are required. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So as you can see, we have started with the texturing of this particular coffee stall over here. So we'll be doing it one by one. We'll be downloading some textures, we'll be creating it, and if required, we'll be also doing some unwrapping stuff. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel if you're not subscribed yet. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the coming tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.